Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product. I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Camavinga.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ceballos played into space. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Carvajal is there and he can pick it up. Lopez, here's a shot! Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's chosen to go back. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. He's picked his way through. Fires it in low. And it's been... There's the shot! He's scored! The breakthrough strike! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Passing nice and neat. Rafinha. A header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Mbappe. Madrid. Camavinga! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Camavinga clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Camavinga.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, sweet feet. Alvarez. Camavinga. Ceballos. Vinicius Junior. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that is expertly dealt with. 15 minutes till half-time. And that's gone loose. Fermin. We have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Camavinga. Played out towards the right wing. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Fermin looking to add to his goal. And it's Lopez. Fermin chooses to go. Chance, surely! They've scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Probing pass. That's beautifully weighted. Real chance! It is a fantastic goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Now it's Alvarez. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And there is the half-time whistle. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 16.
And we're off again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just...
Mbappe! Mbappe is magnificent! A finish right from the top drawer. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Yeah, he
Shoots! He scores! And they get themselves in front! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Madrid get themselves into the lead. Vinicius Junior. And it's Camavinga. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Camavinga. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Rafinha. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just...
Shapes to shoot! is special! That is a special goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And it's Olmo. Shot could be on. Alvarez is having a shot! And yes, it's there! And they're back in front. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Turns back here, probably the best option. Carvajal. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and he's in on goal. Good read, needed to be.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Camavinga. Bellingham. Carvajal is one whose deliveries we all know about. Played out to the left flank. No way through. That's the throw.
Cambio de jugadores.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's picked it up out wide. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Mbappe. Carvajal. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Valverde. Valverde touches it back. Hazard gets flagged offside. Carvajal. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And it's Olmo. Now it's Isco. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Rudiger. It's Camavinga. Now it's Lewandowski. And here's Dani Olmo. And this is Isco. And that he's had a shot! It's in!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Madrid could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
There will be 4 extra minutes. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Alvarez. He's shifting through the gears here. Takes a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Madrid cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Now, 2018 was, of course, the year that saw France become champions again, 20 years after their previous triumph, and this man's exploits played a huge part in that success, did they not, Jim?
Yeah, Antoine Griezmann was excellent throughout the tournament with his all-round forward play. It was no surprise that he was man of the match in that high-scoring final against the Croatians.
Well, first time since 2002 that the final hadn't gone into extra time. And indeed, the first time since 1966 that 6 goals were scored. What a game it was. Can he get it through? Good ball, good take. And he was alert to it. Chouameni. Oh, it's come loose. Rafinha! Chouameni. And it's Isco. Griezmann. Now, can they get him away? Might be danger here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Griezmann. Madrid finding their passes. Alexander-Arnold. And Dani Ceballos. That's an imaginative pass. And he welcomes it in. He's gone looking for safety. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Passing is crisp and sharp. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe. Dani Olmo. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a really well-measured ball. Drives it in. Shifted it to the flank. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Isco is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And he has shown him a yellow card. Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be...
Vinicius Junior! And another try! It's in! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the hosts.
Ambitious ball here. Picked out brilliantly. João Cancelo. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Bellingham. And it's Rudiger. Looking to play him in.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
And Dani Ceballos. Oh, red. Nice interception. Isco. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Chance! He has done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead. Oh, they could be caught out here. Chouameni. Dani Olmo. Ceballos. And it's Carvajal. He's through here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, well played. Dani Olmo. Mbappe.
Un minuto de descuento.
And that could set him on his way. Takes a shot! And it's in! And right on half-time, that is telling! And that'll be the final action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Madrid head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. He's having a shot! Mbappe! Irrepressible! About as smooth as it gets. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
El dorsal 21.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Great vision. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Belletti. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Vinicius Junior. Shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. A moment that needed composure, and that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway.
Well, if you're looking for a showstopper, I think we need to look no further than Kaka here, Peter. To me, it's all going to be about how much of the ball he's going to see.
So does he have a specific role?
Yeah, basically to get on it and take it to the opposition. That's what he does. And in doing that, he engages everybody around him.
Yeah, he's terrific. Spread it left. Griezmann. Good driving run. Griezmann has been caught there, it's a foul. And he's decided to go for it. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Rijkaard. Xavi Alonso. And it's Dembele. Seedorf.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Rijkaard. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. That has not gone well. Aubameyang. Looking for a runner. And this is Bale. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He won't be happy with that one. Xavi Alonso is always scanning the pitch for targets. And no, that was never going to make it. Played into space. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Aubameyang. That's a cute ball. Neatly clipped into space. He is through here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that has left him in a heap.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nicely spread. Leicester cuts it out. 30 minutes gone. And it's Kaka. Brazil upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Chiellini. And back to the keeper. For Van Bauten. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And it's Van Bauten. Rijkaard. Bale. Zanetti. Oh, that was vital.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Zanetti. And he's picked out the run. And this is Bale. Shapes to shoot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Xavi Alonso. That is good alertness.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate. Bruno Fernandes! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Chiellini.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Xavi Alonso. Neymar. And here's Bale. Bruno Fernandes. And it's half-time here. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Roberto Carlos. Dembele, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And this is Bale. Always onto this. Can he finish? It's in!
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Neymar. Kaká. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Brazil appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Kaká looking to run onto it. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Dembele gets into some space. And it's Xavi Alonso.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Griezmann. Kaká. Bale. Neymar. Xavi Alonso. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. McAllister. And the pass is intercepted. Neymar. And Zanetti. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's being urged to shoot. Just about up to 75 minutes. He's beaten the last man, and this is Dembele, and he was alert to it.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
That's the keeper's ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism.
Oh no, shoots! No mistake! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
No way through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Kaká. Now it's Kaká. Here comes the cross. And he gets rid in a hurry.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Nicely worked. Oh, well played, well played. Leicester did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Xabi Alonso cuts out the pass. He's going to be disappointed with that. That's really well manoeuvred.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
And the shot! It's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Simplicity itself.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
And very quickly, the added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it.
tes. Ah.
Đó.
Cái đâu. Tes.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. We have already started here.
We're in the
Yeah,
presence
honestly.
of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him. No, Koundé is fouled.
Aneh.
Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? And here's Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Van Belten. Zanetti. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh no, what has happened here? Van Belten. And it's Zanetti. Pressing high and with purpose. Rijkaard. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Neymar. DiMarco. It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Dembele.
Ya.
Pass somewhat off target.
Mundur, Simba.
Van Dijk. Now DiMarco. Olise is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Aubameyang picks it up out wide. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Out towards the flank. And it's played. Up he goes!
Goal.
And he's done it!
Huh?
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Van Balten gets across to intercept that. Roberto Carlos. Xavi Alonso. He can run onto that. Picked out brilliantly. He's had a shot! Right card clears it away. Jordan Henderson, not the most accurate pass. And here's Aubameyang. It's run loose here. Now it's Olise. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. He's played it back. Driving forward. Oh, he's found support out wide. Great ball, and he's in here.
Anjir. Pelan.
Aubameyang showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neymar. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. That is good alertness. DiMarco. Oh, this looks sharp. Madrid looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Bale. Rijkaard. Nicely aimed pass. Koundé does well to get it back. Now it's Olise. Neymar. Great vision. Chiellini. And he's in on goal. Charge, surely! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. They've played it short, and this is Neymar. Crosses it in here, and it's hoisted clear. And it's Neymar. And now a sudden chance to counter. And reclaimed it in a trice. Koundé. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Dembele. Tries to play it through. Tries from distance. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Madrid are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Lama.
And we're off again. Madrid carrying a one-goal lead. Madrid have reclaimed it. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Bale is flagged offside. Zanetti, a man never lacking in drive or determination. And it's Vitinha. That has been slung wide. Here it is, crossed in.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Tries a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Zanetti. Neymar. Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bale. Bale touches it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And here's Bale. Alonso. Might be Bale! It's loose now and they want to get... Oh, what has happened here? No way through, so back it comes. And this shapes to shoot! Neymar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, that's fabulous. Close. It's Neymar!
Ah,
Taken with style. Arsenal are level. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
The attendance for this match was 60,800.
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's in space and looking for options. Neymar. He can run onto that. Now it's Olise. And he's managed to get free. And the finish! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter. And a
Chance for a shot!
Wood.
And
Wood.
it's in. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And a chance!
Anjir, kosong sih.
Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that?
And it's been given away.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Olise was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Koundé. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Can he get on the end of this? Tries to pass it through. Khan claims comfortably.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Threads one in. Bale. He is through. Bale!
Yeah.
And that could come back to haunt them.
That's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
In with the challenge. Madrid are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Aubameyang. And here's Neymar. And it's Aubameyang. Neymar.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Ah,
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
lama ya tuh.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 17.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 2, Camargo. Number 18.
Looking to play him in.
Mohamed Salah.
Played into space out
Coming on the
wide.
field, Number 37, Van de Ven.
Oh, that's
Number
really good play on the
14,
right. He's driving
Eduardo
forward.
Camavinga. Number 7, substitution.
Showing good feet. He's found a way through.
Has been indicated.
Oh, sweet feet. Vinicius Junior, Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Nicely weighted ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, such a clever touch. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Madrid illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looks...
Ada satu, Bu.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just a supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
The Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Played into space, floated through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Ricky Puig. That's good vision. A lot of space ahead of it. Decent chance! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox.
And he shoots!
Anjir.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Xabi Alonso clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And he's gone backward here. It's Neymar! Oh, it's come loose. Zanetti plays it long. Japan are looking to go forward now. Neymar. Played back in. Oh, he couldn't quite make it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's made its way to him. Nicely aimed pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. That's an imaginative pass. Chiellini calmly anticipates. Cafu. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Serginho's cross. Big chance! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Ricky Puig at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Japan are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And it's Neymar. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, shooting chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Almost half an hour in now. Aubameyang. Well, that is one way to stop him. Can he get it through? Roberto Carlos makes the interception. Cruyff. Ricky Puig conjures time and space where few can. And now the breakaway. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Rijkaard. Serginho looking to run onto it. Big header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Neymar. Bale. Zanetti. It's Xabi Alonso. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass somewhat off target. Oh, well played, well played. And it's Neymar. Well, That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was...
Shevchenko!
Zanetti. Xavi Alonso. It's a searching pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
The message is clear, none shall pass.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Swung over. Looking for options for movement. Real chance! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And we are already promptly back underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Knocks it out wide. Shot could be on. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Tries to pass it through. Zanetti. Neymar. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bale. Oh, that's up. It's Neymar! Really well taken goal. And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Now it's Bale. Aubameyang, he's had a shot! Aubameyang! Goal after glorious goal! A finish of true class! They are right back in business!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Serginho's cross.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
And a chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. That's tidy. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Oh. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? That was travelling. Japan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And he has shown him a yellow card. somehow it stayed out.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. Dembele. Oh, this looks sharp. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pinches it off him. He's under a lot of pressure there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Van Balten gets over and intercepts, and it's Neymar. Tries to play it through. Cleared without complication. Cafu. Japan really will have to throw everything at this now. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That is good alertness. And it's Bale. And the counter is on. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Substitution for Japan. Number
Both sides
18,
then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 14, Johan Cruyff. Coming on the field, number 4, the Hatched Youth. Number 5,
Ricky Puig.
Scholes. Substitutions taking
A game with
place.
so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Just 5 minutes left. Nice interception, well timed.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Shifted it to the flank. Lovely bit of skill. Now there's a fine ball. That was nowhere near his best. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. There will be 4 extra minutes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the ball's come loose here. And it's Neymar. Distributed tidily. Now it's Mbappe. And yeah. Ibrahimovic. But that has not gone well. And time is up. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire.